morning, namaste. Thank you for joining practice today. Please, as always, practice in accordance with your condition and your abilities. Respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering. Everything we do is to an extent affecting everybody. So we want to try to practice in a way that will deliver the best experience possible and not go to a place of pain or suffering so as not to transmit that to others. So on that note, let's begin. Sit up tall and straight, close the eyes, go within. At the moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on that alone. May all beings of the aware be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. To make this practice even better than meditation, more meaningful and more powerful, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it for the well-being of all. Do it because it must be done. Let's do now the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just imagine that the Guru is chanting through you. Channel the Guru. You derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. If you do know it, do it with volume and conviction so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. And try to do each one in a single breath. We'll do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Saji. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Saji. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bihantraha Saji. Spiritual breathing. Bring the arms up. This is to establish a deeper connection with the divine within. From the fingertips, inhale the best of the best down to the arms right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding at the spiritual heart. Hold the attention in the breath there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Just the breath out through the arms. Everything you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, down through the arms. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. The best of the best comes in. 6, 7, 8. Holding it all again as an offering in the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms again. Just the breath leaves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time. Inhale down. The best of the best. Right into the spiritual heart through the arms. Holding it in the spiritual heart, everything there. Exhale out through the arms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do Nadi Stimulator Pranayama to start. This is to help to dislodge all the impurities from wherever they're residing in the body. Imagine through the vibrations, they're strong enough so that wherever the impurities are residing, they'll be attracted to the bloodstream to be carried out of the body eventually. For this technique, we're making a sound that we can feel right in the center of the forebrow. So make sure you pick a pitch that you can feel it there. Too low, you'll feel it in the throat. Too high, you'll feel it in the crown. So it's about the pitch of a female honeybee. As you do this, lift the elbows up, bring the shoulders and the elbows in the same line. Index fingers go into the ear, press into the ear flaps so that you can amplify that effect, that vibration, and the sound. Okay, so just allow the sound to ride the breath. We'll do a couple times. When you're done each one, you can just drop your elbows down, take a free breath in, and then go into the next one. So let's begin. Breathe out completely to begin. Inhale. One more round on your own. Take a moment to just observe the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. Be the witness. You, in fact, are the seer, not the doer. The true self, because the true self is simply the observer, actionless, unaffected by whatever's happening around, everywhere. So now let's do the main breathing. So for this breathing, alternate nostril breathing, this helps to calm the mind and to help remove cravings. Cravings, eventually, they disrupt the mind. They might cause attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. So we're trying to quell all those so the mind become quiet and more conducive to meditation. It's through the meditation that we emerge with the divine, and that's the highest form of meditation. It transcends you to a state of bliss. So for this technique, you're breathing in through the left nostril, close both nostrils, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, close both nostrils, exhale through the left. So we'll do a count of 8, 6, 8. 8 on the inhale, close both nostrils for 6, exhale through the right, back through the right for 8, 6 for the hold, exhale through the left for 8. So left hand in Jnana Mudra, on the left knee, this is Mudra consciousness. Right hand, second and third fingers fold down to the palm, turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So since the breath attention is so short, no need to apply the throat in a root lock. Just bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Whenever if the mind departs and starts to wander, just bring it back. Just a concentrated effort of bringing it back to that the center of the forebrow. That in itself is a form of just really trying to come deeper into the meditation, to just set yourselves up for the meditation. So just a constant effort. The effort, remember, is most important, not the result. The results will come with time and practice. So breathe out completely, empty the lungs, sit up tall and straight. Close off the right nostril, inhale to the left. 3, gradually fill the lungs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the right, exhale. 2, 3. Time it so that you're completely empty by the 8th count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was one cycle. Keep going. Inhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath. 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the left. 2, 3. Evenly, steadily. 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue on your own. Keep the count very even. 8, 6, 8. Equal duration between each count. Through this practice, these divine practices of pranayama, you connect back to the true self, the infinite, immutable, expansive self that is within. Through the pranayama, we also learn to control the mind becomes quiet. And then that improves the comportment because you're conscious of the comportment. Everything we say, do, and think, remember, is affecting everybody. So we learn we learn through that to not say just anything, to not just do anything, to not just even think. Eventually your mind shifts to a more pure, elevated state. Next time you exhale out of your left side, conclude. Again, just take note of the shifts in the mind, the body, and emotional states. No concern as to what you observe. No judgment as to what you do observe. And no need to analyze whatever is passing through the mind. So now let's begin the asana practice. Try to make it an expression of devotion for all that is God, who is in effect in all beings. So let's celebrate all the beautiful divine manifestations of God within this universe. So let's come to standing. And we'll begin with some warm-ups. Prepare for the practice. Hands on the hips. Start to circle the head. Take it around and around, the ears, the shoulders, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. And then change direction. And now right arm circles backwards. Make like you're winding up to throw a ball. And go in the opposite direction. Left arm. And then go forward. Both arms spinning backwards. And then forward. Both arms over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Bounce a few times on each side. Go to the right. Maybe go a little bit deeper with each bounce. And then single bounces on each side. And come back to the center. Bring the elbows in front of the shoulders now. In front of the chest at the height of the shoulders. Separate your feet a little bit. Go from side to side. If you know Kapalabhati, you can incorporate that with while you're doing this. So the exhale happens as you complete the twist on each side. See all the way around you. And come back to the center. Shake out the wrists, move the hands very, very fast from side to side. Like you know, control of the hands are moving all by themselves. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. Again, very, very fast. The fingertips disappear. Now, swing from side to side. The arms go out wide. Good. And then eventually, it gets faster. The arms don't go out quite as wide, so you can pick up speed. And then feel as though the arms like heavy ropes hanging off the shoulders. Slap the body, the trunk, the thighs, and the face and the neck to improve the circulation. And then release. So now bounce, lift the heels, get nice and loose. Start to lift the feet up, higher and higher. Push up, boost your toes, Zulu jumping, get really high. Kick the buttocks if you can. And now, furiously running on the spot. Toes like the raindrops in a storm. Hit the ground heavily and very, very fast. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Good, so now, arms out to the side. Feel free to bring your left hand to the wall. Right leg swings back and forth like a pendulum. Try to get your knee right up to your shoulder, the toes behind the head. Oops. And then the other leg. And then conclude. The feet back, close together, side by side, arms by sides of the body. Push off the roots of your toes, inhale, rise up. Off the heels, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down slowly, 2, 3, 4. Lower the heels very softly. Inhale, come up, 2, 3. Hollow out the area underneath the rib cage. 5, 6, push the belly button to the front of the spine, down, 2, 3, continue to push through with your toes, 4, 5, 6, come up again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back down, 2, 3, feel as though you're landing the heels on a cloud, and one more, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get up really, really high. Hold the breath, hold the pose. Good. And then come back down, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the chin back down in the chest in a gesture of humility. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to the results. Do the practice as though it were your divine duty. So now let's move to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara. Hands to the heart. Make every posture an offering. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. And come down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into your high plank. Bring the knees down, the seat goes back behind your heels. And glide through between the arms. Bless your nose, the bones coming forward. Roll the shoulders down, back, chest forward, the head goes back. Come back again and come forward. If it's easier for you to come into baby plank and then drop your hips in your hands, of course do that. And take the seats back, move of course, according to your conditions, come forward again. If you're gliding, brush your nose to the ground, and then come up. Arch your back. Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down, sink the heart towards the ground. Right foot comes forward. Other ways you can do it, you can bring the left knee down and use your right hand if you need to push the foot forward. Or simply you can walk your feet forward if that's easier for you. Okay? Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, salute. Bring the hands back to the heart. Go up and back again. And come down over your legs. Head close to your feet. Left foot back. Into the plank, knees down, the seat goes back and come forward. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Put yourself in the body of a snake, imagine having a boundless range of motion, come forward. Twice blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Embody their qualities, be regal and wise, fierce and fearless like the serpent. One more time, come forward. 3 times blessed are those who can imitate the forms on all levels, complement physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Savasana. That means seeing God within each and every being. Left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up. Push the belly into your thighs. Get your legs a little bit further back. Come all the way up. Reach up and back. Pranayama. And again, raise your arms up. Go down. Lengthen the spine. Try to get your head right close to your feet. The right foot goes back. Into the plank, knees down, seats back, and move swiftly. Make like a snake creeping through the grass. Uncoiling majestically. And again, come forward. You have to move more quickly in order to build a bit of heat. Take the seat back, come forward. As Dharma says, keep up or you'll miss it all. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And right up you go. Hand up to the heart. If you find trouble, do 3, just do 1 or 2 of those glidings into the cobra. Uttanasana, left foot goes back, into the plank, knees down, the seat goes back. So this one, if you need to modify, just do maybe 1 or 2. Push out with your toes. Pull with your arms. This will propel the body forward with more power and ease. And again, come forward. Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the seat. The head goes down again below the arms. Left foot comes forward. As your foot, to move the foot forward more easily, bring your shoulders over the fingertips so that your foot doesn't land a big heavy thump. Try to be quiet in your movements. Raise your arms up, fluid and graceful, hands to the heart. Raise your arms up and go down. Right foot goes back into your plank. This time, knees, chest, forehead down, Ashtanga Namaskara, chest between your hands. And then as you come forward with your hips between your hands, upward facing dog, press into your hands, lift your thighs, knees away from the ground if you can. If it's too much, keep your thighs on the ground. Bend your toes under if you like. Pulse. Push your hips forward. Try to telescope your trunk out of the hips so you don't create a big kink across the lower back. Shoulders down so the neck stays long and free of wrinkles, the back of the neck. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Here, move a little bit. Try to open up your shoulders. Try to get your forehead to come right down to the ground. The belly towards your thighs, the heart towards the ground as well. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And right up it goes. Standing salute, Hasta Uttanasana. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. And go down. Left foot goes back into your Anjalyasana, into your high plank. And down we go, Ashtanga Namaskara, through into upward facing dog. Again, move the body. Move the joints every day, or Dharma, as Dharma says, you end up in big trouble. Adho Mukha Savasana. Sink the heart, look like a dog stretching its back. What's more important is to embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal to serving others through the practice. You can get your heels down as well. And now the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And right up you go. Pranayama. Adding on, raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body as you come down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. So you can push into your legs and try to get your seat up higher. Eventually your legs go all the way straight, your chest on your knees, your forehead even maybe to your shins. Hands over your head. Now the right foot goes back knee down, reach up and back, Kapiyasana. Sink your seat, take your arms all the way back. And come back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Right through into your upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg goes up, lift the left heel. See if you can get your head down or close to the ground. Push the left heel back down. Feel the stretch to the back of the left leg. Right leg goes up higher. Pick up the head, lift in your hands, and bring your foot forward. Quietly landing it. No jerks, no movements that will distract the mind. Reach up and back. Try to keep your mind in its meditative state. Undisturbed, unjudging. And then swing your hands behind the back. Hold your breath as you bring the left foot forward so that the landing is soft. Come all the way up. Hasta Uttanasana. And then back home. Raise your arms up. Don't worry about the breath. But try to move in a way that keeps the breath steady and even. Belly on your thighs, push your seat up. Try to get your seat in line with your heels. Hands over your head. Left foot goes back into your Kapiyasana. Stretching the toes all the way to the fingertips. And come back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Hinge your seat all the way back. Left leg goes up, lift the right heel, and then again, so you can get your head closer or on the ground and push the right heel back down. Try not to open up the left hip. Pick up the head, lift in your hands, and bring the foot forward. Kapiyasana, drop your seat right close to the front heel, right behind it, reach up and back, curve your spine. Swing your hands behind the back. The feet come together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing. Reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. Open up your heart in every sense. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. Belly on your thighs, your head down, expression of lowliness. Right foot goes back knee down. The eyes up, the heart open, expression of devotion and surrender. And come back into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. You have to have those qualities of surrender and humility in order to really come into that spirit of offering up the practice. Doing a selfless service. Raise your right leg up. Send the foot between the hands. Back and down. It's the way we purify the hearts through the selfless service. Even better when you're doing the practice without any hooks, any attachments, any expectation. Uttanasana, come all the way up. And then back to Pranayama. And one more. Reach up and back. And come down. The best offering is one that no one knows about, so they can't reciprocate. They have no idea of it. So through the practice, doing it for all beings, this is a way of putting that into practice, exercising. The offering without any attachment to the fruits. And come forward and up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up, and bring the foot between the hands. Reach up and back, push the lower back up and in, lean back away from the leg. And sweep your arms behind the back, join together if you can. The right foot comes forward, Uttanasana. And come all the way up to standing, arch back. And come back home, Pranayama. Take a moment here. From the heart, inhale the love and the heart right up to the crown. Hold the attention and breath at the crown. Send out that love to all beings everywhere. Just like the sun that radiates its light and warmth on everything. Exhale back down to the heart, remain established in divine, unconditional love for all. And release. So let's come into sequence of balance pose, balance poses now. Start off on your left foot, anchor left foot down, bring your right foot, right knee up, take hold of the heel, and bring the leg out to the side. Have the toes and fingers on the same line if possible. Maybe it looks like a letter T. If you're more flexible, bring your leg up higher. Lean to your left. If you're struggling to get your leg up very high, you can hold on to your knee. So just, again, do according to your abilities. Wherever you are is perfect. As you're offering up the pose, you can look up, exude the grace and the poise of a dancer. Now we're going to let go of the foot, but before you do, engage your core, your leg muscles, hold the breath, let go of the foot slowly so it doesn't drop. So ready? Good. And now bring the foot down, lean to your left, go right into gliding eagle, bend your left knee. Tilt your body down so your head is coming above the height of the knee, your right foot still stays way up there, higher than the hip if possible. If you need to bring your hands down at any point to steady yourself, go ahead. Your chest opens, you can curve your spine a little bit. Press into your left foot, see if you can come back into the previous pose. Move with control. If you fall, however, just come right back up. No concern, no judgment. Stay like the wind is unwavering in its mind's mental state, always calm. Break the pose, bring it down. Try it on the other side now. Fix your gaze. Try not to move your eyes too quickly, otherwise you might lose your balance. Lift your left leg up, press to the base of the toes, ballet pose. Become one with the form, embody all the qualities of the dancer. Now again, see if you can let go of the foot without dropping it. Hold the breath, let go of the foot very slowly. Make sure your leg muscles and your core is engaged. Good, and now lean to the right. Come down into your gliding eagle. Imagine an eagle soaring from a great height at great speed. Create an image of that magnificent bird and try to realize what you see with your body. Grip the floor with your foot, your right foot, come all the way back up. Take hold of the heel again, right back into ballet pose. And then break the pose. Standing in Tadasana and mountain consciousness. Take a deep breath in from the base of the spine, which is represented at the base of the mountain, right up to the crown, which is like the summit. Hold your breath for a moment. Good. Be quiet and steady, unshakable in your devotion to serve others through the practice. Exhale all the way back down to the base of the mountain, the base of the spine. Be unshakable and solid in your intent to serve always. Good. Now let's continue with some other balance sequences. Go to the back of the mat. Left foot forward. Left fingertips down on the ground. Not too close, about good 14 or 16 inches away. Bring the right leg up and turn to the right. Adho Chandrasana. Open as much as you can. If you're having trouble opening, consider maybe bring your hand further away if it's too close, or take a block underneath, bring your hand on the block, or even do it on your knee if it's too much, if you can't reach the ground. Okay, so there's always something you can do to modify. Try to get your leg all the way up, shoulders stacked in one on top of the other. Bring the right foot back a little bit. Hips and chest forward, make it look like a crescent moon from above, if you're looking from above. Now see if you can take hold of the right leg. If you can't reach it easily, bring the right knee right in towards your belly. Take hold of your leg close to your just above the ankle and pull on the leg. Try to get your knee up again and push your foot away from you. Now if you have good balance, look forward. Hip is right over the heel. See if you can take all the weight up off just all fingers and remove them one by one until you're just on the index finger. Better balance, take your hand to the heart. You can even press into your left knee and come all the way up into Natarajasana. Keep your chest up. If you want, take your left hand back there to the ankle as well. Bring your foot close to your seat and then push it back out. Break the pose. And try it on the other side. Right foot forward. Whatever happens, just dance with it. And this applies to whatever you're passing through in day-to-day life. Everything's according to the divine plan. Be grateful for every experience gives us a little bit more knowledge that helps free us from pain and suffering. Break the patterns that cause that. Look up at the hand above you. Keep your fingers together, your toes pointed so it looks pretty. And then from here, take hold of your left leg again if you can. Bend the right knee as well to anchor the right foot down. And then once your knee comes in towards your belly, maybe it's easier to find the leg. Take hold just above the ankle and pull on the leg. Try to get it all the way up and push your foot away from your seat. Try to get as high as possible. It should feel like a bow pose. Feel free to stay there or look forward. See if you can take all again, just all but the index finger off the ground eventually. Hold your breath, take your hand to the heart, or press into your knee on your way up for Natarajasana. You can also break the pose and come up into Natarajasana. And even take your right hand back there if you like, to the ankle. Oops. Push up through the foot, push foot away from your body. Try to get your toes in line with your head. Break the pose, bring the foot back down. Turn the palms forward this time, close the eyes. Inhale, imagine the best coming in from everywhere around you. Up the legs, up the arms, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Good, one more. Let's start with Garudasana. So, do this way. Stand on your left foot, bring the right knee up as high as you can. Turn to your left. Push the right leg against the standing leg. Point the toes. You might be able to hook your foot around the back of the leg. If it doesn't go, just keep it out. Left arm over the right. And then now come down. Shoulders, elbows in the same line. Sink a little bit lower. Good. Now from here, press into your left foot. Hold your breath. Come out into hummingbird. So if you need to, you bring your fingertips on the ground on either side of the left foot. Bring your right knee all the way up. Your belly rests on your left thigh. Bend your left knee as much as you need to. And then you can take your hands up off the ground, maybe all the way up over your head. Bring your hands down. Your left hand comes to the ankle. So your index finger along the outside of the left heel, your right knee all the way up. And see if you can bring your right hand in close. Eventually you're just on the index finger again, or even press your hand onto your thigh, onto your inside of your ankle. If you have flexibility, bring the right leg all the way up, extend it straight up. Gaze beyond your toes. And now bring both hands down, bend your leg again, flex your foot. A little bit of handstand practice. Bounce on your hands. If it's too much, you can come onto your forearms. But here's a good way to work the core. Make sure your hands are close to your toes, just 1 or 2 inches in front of your toes. And just lift your heel up. Try to get your shoulders over your fingertips. If you feel comfortable to do so, press into the base of your toes. Take a few hops up. You can do this against the wall if you like. If you have a handstand, you can stay in your handstand. Hold your gaze in front of your fingertips. If you're doing it on a wall, make sure you're close enough to the wall so that, or your chair, your foot's on the seat of the chair, your leg is bent, so you shouldn't be reaching for the wall. And again, flex. Keep your feet hanging close to your seat. A little bit easier to find a balance. Okay. All right. If your legs are, you can also, you can extend your legs as well. Just, you can tap your toes, so you can eventually stay up there. And now let's break the pose. Charge the body again. Turn the palms forward. Inhale the best through all parts of the body, right up to the spine. Exhale, send it everywhere. Try it on the other side now. Starting off with Garudasana. Anchor down to the right foot. Left leg goes up. Knee comes up as high as possible. Turn to your right. Point the toes. You can hook. If it doesn't, again, don't worry about it. Right arm over the left. Just do your best. It's always the effort that's most important. No effort is wasted. For every life we come back. Whatever we don't achieve in this life, we just continue the next. Always moving forward. Try to go as far as you can in this life, so you have a little less distance each time. Now, press into right foot, hold the breath. Come down with your fingertips on either side of your left foot, your right foot, and then bring your left knee all the way up. Bend your right knee so you can keep your belly on your thigh, right hand to your ankle. Left hand comes right close. Stay in just maybe the index finger eventually, maybe the hand on the foot as well. Hug your forearms to your leg, your lower leg, and if you like, extend your leg all the way up if you have the flexibility. Gaze in front of your toes. And then when you're ready, take your hands, both hands up off the ground onto the foot. Hold the breath. Once you have it, you can, of course, breathe again. Good. Now bring your hands down on either side of the foot. One more time. Press into the base of the toes and lift the heel up off the ground. Shoulders over the fingertips. Pulse up and down. If you want to jump, push into your hands. Oops. So you have to keep pressing your hands, so especially if you start to fall. If you have to keep your pushing to the ground so that you don't collapse, your arms don't buckle underneath you. Bend your toes back, flex your feet. This helps to keep your core muscles engaged. And then come back down, relax, breathe in, breathe out, relax. Then roll your way up slowly. relax your body again. Turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine you're being filled up with lights of every color, streaming in to the legs, your arms, the spine up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Radiate your light outwards to all beings. So now facing the long edge of the mat, fingertips in line with your elbows. Step or jump your feet apart, turn to your left. Virabhadrasana. If you can, go a little bit lower. The arms nice and straight from hand to hand at the height of the shoulders, the legs firm. To show the strong, firm resolve of the warrior to always serve without any hesitation. Bring the right arm up, Virabhadrasana. Another form, allow the head to go back, look up between your hands. If you can't turn your right hip easily, bring the right foot a little bit out to the right. You can bring your hands together as well, like tip of a sword. Look beyond the point. Now bring your knee down, flatten out the toes, Kapiyasana. If you have shoulder issues, you can keep your hand on your knee, push your lower back up and in, lift the chest before you go back so you don't create again a big fold across the lower back. Drop your shoulders so that your back leg is not all jammed up as well. If you can, bring your hands together, squeeze your arms by the ears, keep your arms straight, pull your arms back. Think of a monkey that has loose arms. There's no sharp angles anywhere, and their arms are completely loose. So just try to find that in your pose. If you have other expressions of the pose, you can go ahead. Bring the right foot up if you like. Take hold of the foot, make sure it's coming in front of the shoulder. If your knees too far behind your heel, move it a little bit to the right. So the foot comes in front, a little bit easier to take the bind. If you can get your foot in the crook of the arm, the fingers close to the ear, you can lock your fingers together and turn your wrists away and then loop your arm to the other side of the head. Push your foot away from your shoulder. If you have more flexibility, you can take the foot by the outside and keep your chest open. Bring your elbow out to the side, both height of the shoulder, and then up. Try to move the joint in a way it doesn't torque it in a weird way. Move according to the natural movement of the joint. Now break the pose, lizard. Move the left foot out towards the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee, push back and forth. Try to get your knee as far back as possible. Then lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. If you can, fall on your right forearm. And then roll back to your left. Your shoulder and your knee stay close together. Make sure your knee's not falling out this way, nor this type of thing is happening. Keep your shin vertical and try to get your back lower than the knee. If your hips are not close to the ground, just stay on your hands. Keep sinking your hips down. And if you telescope your chest and head forward, the body will come closer and closer to the ground. If you're on the ground, chest on the ground, armpit on the foot, you can even reach around over the foot with your arm, and then the left arm goes underneath your knee. Join your hands over your back. Fix your gaze steadily like a lizard that doesn't blink, and bring the mind into a state of stillness. Break the pose, come back up. From here, bring your left foot a little bit more towards the center. Lift the heel, Adho Hanumanasana. Your seat over your knee, not all the way back over your heel. And rest your belly on your side, bend your left knee when you're starting to get your belly on your leg, and then you can push your body into your leg to get your leg straighter. If you're flexible and may your forearms come down, your cheek can rest on the inside of your left shin. And if this is too easy for you, slide your left foot forward into your Hanumanasana. Bend the toes under and back foot. Keep both sides of your hips even. And just pulse a little bit by bit. Don't go too hard or too fast. Remember that going to a place of pain or suffering is what all beings will feel through you. Then you can take any expression you like. You can lean back a little bit. Push the lower back up and in. You You can even fold forward if you like, over your leg. Head on the chin on the shin, or the head on the inside of your left leg. Now bring your hands back, bring your left foot back, and come upright. Your legs should now look like a box. If you can lift your foot up easily, it's a good sign that the legs in the right place. The back toes are bent under, hip over the knee, in line with your shoulder. Turn to your right, Sukha Virabhadrasana into Sukha Trikonasana. Hand comes down, right arm up. Push the right arm all the way back. Other options, bring the right hand behind the back, open up your knee a little bit, and bring your hand on the inside of the thigh, or if you can go all the way into the full bind, left shoulder goes underneath the line of the knee, so the left arm go underneath the leg a little bit more easily. Right hand behind the back, and join your hand behind the left thigh, close to your hip, not around your seat. See if you can lift your back knee up off the ground. Get the right hip all the way up, trying to straighten out the right leg. Move your hand up if you can, if you have flexibility, move your hand right up close to your elbow. And now see if you can get the right foot right next to your left. If you want, you can see if you can come up. Bend your right knee, hold your breath, pull on the leg, and come up. Keep pushing to right foot evenly until you come up. Shoulder stays with your knee. Lean to your right. You can bring your left leg up if you like. If you don't have this pose, if you don't have a bind, you can either do ballet pose again, or even take hold of your knee, hold it close to your body, and see if you can take your left arm around. You can have your left hand on your seat. Maybe your right hand can even reach it and take the bind. Now release. Bring your left leg back down. From here, right foot goes all the way back into your Parivrita Paschimottanasana. Right arm up. Go to your left. So you can get your arm penny outside the knee. Left hand pushes into your right. And you want to push down. Left hand into the right. Same time, bring the belly up. So that when your hands start the shoulder, eventually as you make that action of the two opposing directions, your center of the chest comes to your thumbs. Take the left shoulder all the way back. Turn your face and chest up. If it's too much, bring the right knee down on the ground again. It's for the box-shaped leg stance. If you have a bind, go ahead. Turn more to your left. Bring your fingers in towards your wrist. Use the left hand to guide the right arm underneath. Join your hands underneath the belly. Pull the left hip back. The crown comes forward. Again, you can lift your knee up off the ground if you're. Break the pose, come back. Wide angle and come all the way back up. So from here, going to the right, so you might need to turn around 180 degrees first. You'll still see the screen. Go to your right, Virabhadrasana. Try to merge as a form. See the divine within each and every being. Left arm comes up, Virabhadrasana. When we can see ourselves and others, that is the first step of cultivating compassion. See the world through their lens. Now from here, hands down, flatten out the toes, bring your seat all the way down. If your seat's way up here, when you go back, you can lose your balance more easily. So bring your seat right close to the front heel. This also takes the pressure off the knee. Hands on the knee, and then allow the body to fall away from your leg. Arch your back. Or bring your hands up over your head, Kapyasana, full pose. So you can get your index fingers eventually over your toes. If you have other expressions, go ahead. Other way, getting into, take your foot behind, you can take your thumb into the knee, wrap your fingers around the outside of the knee, guide your foot up. And when you have your head up and back, eventually maybe the foot will be able to guide the foot right to your head. And then you can take your hand up to meet it. Break the pose, get ready for lizard. Move the right foot out towards the edge of the mat, lift the back knee, rock back and forth. Push through the back heel, try to get your knee as far back as you can before you lower it down, flatten out the toes. If your hips are low enough, go ahead onto your left forearm and roll back to the right. Both sides, your hips equally anchored down. If you're flexible, your hips are right down on the ground already, come down with your belly and your chest. Also bring your arm over your right leg, underneath your right knee from the outside, and then the left arm comes around to for the bind. Again, if you're not too far flexible in the hips, just keep on your hands. Imagine there's a big weight sitting on top of your seat. Sometimes you need to use your imagination to go deeper into the pose. Great visualizations will help you. So imagine that your body is just sinking underneath the weight of the rock that's on your seat. Eventually you make it go lower and lower and lower. And now come back. Bring your hips back over the back knee. You can bring your left foot out to the right a little bit if it helps with balance. Lift the toes up on the right foot and start to bring your body down on your right. Bend your right knee first. Allow your belly to come in contact with your thigh and then come down. Too easy for you? Too easy, go into your Hanumanasana, your left foot in line with your left knee, and start to push up into roots, through the roots of your toes. So you can get a little bit lower with each pass. Eventually maybe your leg will flatten right down. And then you can do your expressions of the different variations if you like. Arms up. Or flat down on the ground. Now make your way back, press into your hands, drag the right foot back, so that is in line with your heel in line with your back to the knee. Do a little test of lift your foot up off the ground. Turn to your left, arms out, and the right hand down. Sukha Trikonasana. Push the left arm all the way back, keep the right shoulder pressing against the inside of your right knee. And if you want to take a half or full bind, go ahead. Pull the knee out a little bit so you can slip your hand in between if you're doing a half bind. Full bind, your right shoulder goes a little bit below the line of the knee so the right arm can go underneath. And then see if you can take hold of your left wrist when your arm comes down. Push the left shoulder back. You can also bring your weight into your right foot and lift the back knee up off the ground. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Adho Basana. See if you can move your hand even up closer to your elbow. This is if you're doing Bird of Paradise especially. So then you bring your left foot forward to meet the right. I'm going to turn this way so you can see better. So press into your left foot, hold your breath, and come up. Even pressure into your left foot as you come up. Try to have your knee right with your shoulder, and then your right leg can come up all the way. Otherwise, again, take your knee up to your chest, take hold of your left foot. See if you can reach around with your right arm and bring your hand to your, hand to your seat or onto your, take a bind. Get the shoulders back. And break the pose. Bring the right foot back down, left foot goes back, Parivita Pashkanasana, left arm up and go to the right. So you can get your armpit on the outside of the knee. Right hand push into your left, push down, again bring the body up, center of the chest comes to your thumbs, and then turn your chest all the way up. Sometimes if you want to do the bind, it's easier to keep your left knee up, your back knee up. So then your elbows in the space underneath your leg, bring your fingers in towards your wrists, like that. And then use the right arm to assist the left arm underneath. There's less obstruction if your knee is up off the ground. Find your own tricks, as Dharma says. Break the pose, come back into your plank. Stand on your left hand first, Vasisthasana. Turn to the right. Make sure that your head to your heels, same line, nice straight line. If you're dropping into your shoulder, your hips are sagging, bring your left knee down underneath your hip. Do it from here. If you have forearm, wrist issues, just do it on your forearm. So lots of different expressions of the pose. Come back to plank, go on the other hand. Keep moving gracefully, no jerks. So try not to interrupt the ongoing meditation. Keep your mind always in the same temperament, unchanged, unjudging, unbothered. Come back to plank. Let's see if you can do it one more round, maybe with a variation. So if you're trying to take a wild thing, try to get your leg up. Push your seat back, come to downward facing dog first. Sometimes it's easier again to the pose with your hips up already. So as you go on your left hand, your hip is still high, drag your right foot back, turn on the left foot, your inside edge of the foot should be down, toes in the same line as your knee. So if your foot is too turned at 9 degrees to your leg, then it won't be easy to get your inside edge of the foot down as easily. Push your hips all the way up, try not to bend your left leg, right foot stays close to your midline, and then it comes up a little bit more easily with more control. Take hold of the knee or slide your head up to the foot even. Break the pose, come back into your high plank, and go to the other side. You can, of course, do the same, the regular foundation, the basic pose. But if you push hips up, and you want to move into your other one with expressions, go ahead. Turn on your right foot, inside edge foot down, push your hip all the way up. This gives you strong structure of support when you try to take your left leg up. Take hold of the knee or slide your hand up to the foot. Break the pose, come back down. Back into plank, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lower the right knee down, shoulder, come into plank, shoulders over your fingertips. Swing your left foot out, right foot out to your left, and bring your left knee in behind your right. Swing your foot out towards your right and sit between your heels. Gomukhasana. So you want to have your hips, both sides of your seat anchored down, your knees one on top of the other. You can either sit on a block if you can't get both sides of your seat down, or just sit on your heels if this is better for you. Okay, so go ahead for that if you need to make that modification. Right arm up, take hold of your elbow with your left hand and guide your hand down the back. Behind your head, elbow behind your head, anchored in place with the back of the head. Left arm comes up the back if you can. Push into the back of the heart. No strain, no pain. If you need to, use a strap if you can't reach your hand, or just stay with your hand on the elbow. Keep your eyes and your jaw soft. they're very tense or their eyes are popping out of the head, it might be an indication you're going too far. Don't go to a place where all you're thinking about is discomfort. Then there's no ability to meditate in that state. Lean back a little bit. And then release, tuck your chin in, bring your right arm down, shake it out a little bit. Other side. But before you do, plant your hands on the side of the knee, lift your seat, spin around to your left. Keep your hands in front of your feet as you spin in the same spot. Don't move don't travel. And then your left leg should be in front when you bring your seat down. You're sitting between your heels, not on your feet. Or sit on your heels again. Left arm up. Take your right hand to your elbow. Push the elbow up and back and bring your hand down the center of the back. Keep your arm in place at the back of the head, and if you can again, take your bind. Push into the back of the heart, like you're offering it up as a divine gift. Lean back a little bit. And break the pose, tuck the chin in, bring your arm down. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. And then release from here. Time for inversions. If you know your headstand, you can go ahead into it. You don't have to wait. If you're needing a modification without raising your legs, you can just bring your forehead in front of your knees and lift your seat up. So you can get your hips right over your knees. If it's too uncomfortable from the back of the neck, move your head forward a little bit. Alternatively, if you can stand a little pressure on your head, your hands can come in a tripod. Even turn your fingers away. Pressing your fingertips are very strong. And bring your feet up close to your fingertips. Lift your seat. Try to get your shoulders over your hips over your shoulders. Bring just on the knees and against your elbows. Pull your toes away from the ground. Maybe just one foot, maybe the other foot. Then you can come up. If you don't want to do on your fingertips, hands down, make sure they're not beside your head. Palms can come down, wrists and your elbows in the same line so that the arms stay stronger. Your head and your hands form a triangle. You can also do it on a wall again, the feet at the base of the chair or a wall. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can take over your arms easily, outside the arms. Interlace your fingers so the wrists are hugging the sides of your head. Your head is coming inside the hands so that your head is not on the hands. Your hands are not flat on the ground. You're cushioning the back of the head. One foot on the wall, the height of the hip, the other foot hangs back. And then start to pull your heel away from the wall or the chair, maybe one toe at a time. Maybe it's just the very tip of the toe on the wall. The back foot, keep your foot flexed, close to your seat. Eventually you might be able to pull your foot entirely off the wall, but it's always there if you need it. You have to be close enough to the wall so that your leg is bent when your foot's on the wall. If you have a lotus, go ahead with your lotus. Hold your tension still. Once you're staying in pose, leave the body alone. Bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows. Fix your attention there. Advanced practitioners, if you want, you can bring your hands flat on the ground and get ready. See if you can take your head up off the ground. Easiest thing to do is to split your legs first. So one leg in front, one leg in back. Push into your arms and then tilt the head forward. And look forward between your hands. When you're falling back, so you're using your base of toes to control. You can bring your head back down. Eventually be able to do it easily. You don't have to tilt your head forward. Eventually, you can just push into your forearms if you have the strength in your forearms, and just lift your head straight up. So, 1 more minute. Give it 1 more try. If you'd rather do it on your forearms, you can. Bring your feet close to your elbows. Lift one leg up again. Split your legs. Press to the base of your toes. So every time you're falling towards backwards, push through the foot in front and vice versa. If you're working towards scorpion, bring one foot to the thigh. Guide the foot towards the head. Push on the thigh. Lift your head, and eventually the toes might drop right down onto your head. Once one foot's on the head, it's easier to bring in the foot there too. Lots of different options depending on your level, of course. And slowly come out of the pose. Relax. Child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slide your arms forward. Glide between your arms into your Bhujangasana, Cobra. Into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And from here, jump or walk to the front of the mat. Arms up front, tuck your tail, shoulders over the hips, and then lift your heels, come down. Come down slowly. Make as though you're sliding your back down a wall. Push your heels up higher as you come down lower. And once your seat is right over your heels, tuck your chin in, lower the seat gently behind your heels, and roll back in this fluid movement into Halasana. If this is too much, you can do bridge pose. Your feet, take hold of your ankles, bring your feet just in front of your seat, edges feet in line with your hips. Lift your hips as high as possible. Try to get your chest right against your chin. Just get your chest look like a wall. Hide your arms underneath your body. This is a good approximation of shoulder stand or plow. If you want to move into a shoulder stand, move your arms closer. Bring your wrists together so your elbows come close together. Hide your arms behind your back. Bring your hands onto your back and come up. One or both legs at a time. Heels in line with your seat. Allow the veins of the legs to rest. Close the eyes again. Leave the body alone. Hinge at the hips, start to come down with your feet behind your head again, softly. You can keep your legs extended or drop your knees down alongside your head. If you can get your seat up high enough, if you're quite flexible, your legs are long, you might be able to get your knees right to the ground. Go inward, the knees squeeze into the ears, to withdraw from the senses, close the eyes as well. Bring your hands behind the back, palms down. Start to roll down slowly with control. Press into your arms. If you're having trouble with this, with controlling descent, take hold of the edges of the mat. Pull on the mat as you're coming down, so your seat will come down between your hands. If your hands are behind your back, close together, land your seat on your hands. Lower your legs down until they're halfway and then stop there. Good. Then from here, push into your elbows, lift your back up off the ground, pull the elbows in a little bit closer. Lift the chest, bring the top of it down. Fish pose. If it's too much, bring your legs all the way down. Breathe very fast through the nose. Bring your feet close to your seat. Getting ready for either bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're going to bridge, go ahead into it. Urdhva Dhanurasana, place your hands on either side of the head, behind the head, press into your fingertips, fingers should be facing away. And then slide your head closer in towards your feet, behind your hands, turn your hands around the other way. Fingers are now pointing towards heels, and if you can, lift your head up off the ground. Try to walk your hands a little bit closer. Try to get your arms and legs straighter, rock back and forth, lift your heels. Try to get your chest all the way forward in front of your arms. Beautiful pose that cultivates fortitude. If you like, you can bring the heels back down, bring your left knee in towards your belly, extend your leg. You can do this in your bridge as well. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can even shift your weight more into your left hand, come into finger stand on your right hand, and see if you can lift 1, 2, 3, eventually just the index finger on the ground. And even take that up off the ground if you can. Now try the other leg. Right knee comes up and extend it straight up to the sky. And then if you want, press into your right hand, bring your left hand into finger stand, and then see if you can work on getting just the index finger off the ground. And then maybe lift your hand up off the ground, even just for a moment. Come back down, lower down. Onto your back. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Now slide your left foot in, bring the right leg up. Take hold of the ankle, bring your knee onto the shoulder, and pull on the right leg. Try to get your foot closer to your head. Try to keep your legs straight. If you can extend your left leg, flatten it on the ground. Try to keep on stretching the back, the leg, the hamstring. If you're flexible, you might be able to bring your foot all the way down to the ground beside your head. Now bring your right foot back up in line with your knee for half happy baby pose. And then you can either stay there or use your left hand to guide your right leg down onto your chest, your shin down on your chest. You can bring it to the crook of the arm and just use it to press, to allow the leg to stay there. And now bring your leg back. You can bring your right arm in front of your leg. So it would look like this. Push the back of the arm into the inside the back of the knee. Your hand goes behind your back underneath your seat. Bring your left knee in. You might be able to get your leg behind your head. So you push down the right hand underneath your seat. Lift your shoulders up off the mat. Push the leg as far back behind you as possible when you lift your head. And then pull your foot to your left. You might be able to get your foot behind your head. Go ahead if you do that, if you have that pose. Then break the pose. Bring the left leg up. Take hold of the ankle. Slide your right foot in if you need to. Bring your left knee to the shoulder and pull on the foot. Try to get your foot close to your head. Then you can extend your right leg perhaps if you can. Take hold of the foot if you're flexible and bring it right to the ground beside your head. Be mindful of your limitations. Bring your left foot back just over your knee, and you can either stay there in your half happy baby pose or pull the foot across your chest for upside down pigeon. You can bring your right hand to your foot or push it into the crook of the arm and hug your leg to your chest. Be more flexible. Try to keep your heel in the same line as your knee. Moving back to half happy baby pose. Perhaps take your left arm over the back of your leg. Lift and scoot your left hand underneath your left side of the seat. So you're just pushing the back of the knee. So you get slide your right foot in, even bring it right into the shoulder. You have to wiggle a little bit. Try to get your knee close to your ear. Lift your shoulders up off the mat. Push the foot behind you and over to the right. And then eventually the foot will go behind your, the leg will go behind your back a little bit more easily. Break the pose, relax, breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. So now from here, come up, hand behind your seat, and just come up, rest your belly on your thighs. Just start off an easy Uttanasana. Hands can either come pressing against the heels, keep your knees bent, or you can take hold your opposite elbows behind your legs and eventually try to lift your seat a little bit more and more until your legs are straighter. Your chest, your shoulders are pressing into your knees. From here, walk your feet out a little bit more about the width of the mat. Take hold of the edge of the feet, pull the edge of the feet and try to get your head down between your feet. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards, lift the shoulders up. Now come back, bring your feet a little bit closer so that they're just a little bit more hip width, the edge of the feet about 2 or 3 inches away from the outside edge of the mat. Bend your knees again, take your arms from the outside. Either take hold of the opposite wrist and push just against, push against the backs of your legs, try to get your seat up, or stork pose. Bend your knees, tuck your chin in, cup your hands around the ears. Then you might wiggle your hands back until they join behind, interlace behind your head. Push your elbows out, lift your seat up. Your arms underneath your knees so you can straighten your legs. Try to get your head all the way through between your legs. Break the pose. Roll your way up. Open up your feet so your toes are beyond the edge of the mat, hands on your seat. Bend your knees like you're riding a horse. Your knees go past your toes. Push into your seat, pull down, gradually. Lean back. Keep pushing your seat, pull down, the hips come forward, the head goes back. You can even walk your hands down the backs of your legs. Just land them underneath your knees a little bit, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Now push your hips forward and try to straighten your legs a little bit more. And then if you're more flexible, you can even walk your hands all the way down to your feet. Gradually. Bit, walk them up the backs of your legs, press into your seat with your hands, push into your seat and come all the way back up. Good, so now from here, lower down onto your knees, anchor down to the tops of the feet, the shins, hands on the seat again, and then again go back. Hinge at the knees, come back a few times, shoulders go past your knees, your heels, your toes. If you can bring your right hand on your right foot, left hand on your left foot. So actually this Uttanasana, but a little bit more accessible is to have your heels up so your heels are higher. You can even keep your hands on the seat the whole time, pushing your seat. Concentrate on lifting your chest, allow the head to go back. But if you can, lean back so the shoulders do go back behind your feet and your right hand comes to your right heel, left hand to your left heel. Bring your heels together, cross and lock your baby fingers together. And then start to fall forward with your hips. Try and imagine you're about to land on your thighs. Those of you who are flexible, flatten your toes now. Slide your hands onto the soles of your feet for Ustrasana camel. Think of the qualities of camel, the resiliency most notably. Always able to go for very long periods without water. Be strong and formidable. Now hands on the seat, push into your seat and come all the way up. So from here, bring your hands in front, underneath your shoulders, in front of your knees. Arch your back. Round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Send your heart right through between the shoulder blades. Inhale, sink the heart. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the back of the body, the back of the neck. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Now come onto your feet. Bring your legs out in front. If you have a Padmasana, go ahead. The right foot goes on top. So you bring your left foot in and then the right foot. If you want to take a bind, turn to the right. Right arm goes behind your back. Lean your belly over your right thigh and use your left hand if you need to guide your hand to the foot. Your left fist, back of the fist can come against the outside of the right knee or step on your hand with your knee. Palm down. Otherwise, Ardha Matsyendrasana with your left leg folded under, your right foot on the outside of the left knee. Left arm up and go to your right. If it's too much, if you can't get your both hips down, extend your left leg. Turn to the right. Keep your back straight. Revolve around the right arm, you shouldn't be leaning back. Shoulders, head, hips in the same line. Leg is bent, take hold of the heel. Even if your leg's extended, actually you can take your left elbow to the outside of the knee and take hold of the foot, like so if you're able to. When you pull on the foot, gives you a nice counter resistance as you're twisting. Change sides. Left foot on the outside of the right leg, or bend your leg, or your lotus, your left foot on top. Go into your variations. If you have your leg bent, take hold of the heel, or take a full bind if you like. All sorts of different options according to your abilities. Push your lower back up and in. But remember, it's not so much about the fancy poses. Just go to a place where you can find a sensation, but still go to a place of quietness. You have to find a balance between effort and surrender. Lie down on your back for Shavasana. Basically down on your back. The feet should be wide, at least the width of the mat. The arms beyond the edge of the body, away from the body, at least 12 inches or so. Palms up. And just allow the body to sink down, relax everything. Feel slow. All the muscles just instantly dissolved. Feet, toes, limp, lifeless, the legs, hips sinking down, heavy as can be, the wrists, the hands hanging off the wrists lifelessly, the fingers relaxed, arms just hanging off the shoulders like dead weight, the back sinking down, the organs within, drunk, sluggish, slow, quiet. Neck is relaxed. Head heavy. All the muscles of the face are relaxed. No signs of tension anywhere. The forehead relaxed, the eyebrows as well. Eyes eyes gaze softening in the inside of the eyelids, the mouth. In a hint of a smile, the jaw relaxed. No clenching, no grinding. And stay to complete serenity and stillness. The mind has nothing more to do. It too can go quiet. Even in practice can become an attachment. To avoid this, come back to the intention of offering up the practice, renouncing all the fruits, offering up the benefits to all beings for their well-being. And then you do your best to ensure that you're giving them the best of the best. And when the regard is on higher, greater things, higher than the satisfaction of your own desires and needs, that is what transforms you in your practice. So now it's time to take this out into your day-to-day lives and all interactions. Continue to come into the mindset that you're offering up everything to all beings. So your words, your thoughts, and your actions are significant and have an impact. So act in a way that is driven by compassion. Think and talk in a way that reflects love and compassion as well. Come back to seated position now. So we can close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. Those who celebrate Easter, have a wonderful Easter, and hope to see you soon.